Hi, friends. It is a gorgeous summer day in Edinburgh. You can tell I'm just wearing short sleeves, and I am back in the beautiful George Fourth Park. Yes, it's actually called George Fifth Park, but we call it George Fourth because we got it wrong the first time and we're just sticking with it. I just came here for a Too Good to Go just a few videos ago when I did the museum and the bakery. And yeah, so I was over that way. Now I'm in a different section of the park that has some beautiful shade trees and some logs on the ground. And I chose a shady spot because it's very warm. And now, very warm's a perspective thing. We were talking to some friends who live in different parts of the southern United States, and they were saying it's not very hot here. It's only been in like the low 80s lately, and for the 80s Fahrenheit is like, I don't know, mid to high 30s Celsius, and where we are is like 10 degrees Fahrenheit lower than that. So it's sweltering for us, not sweltering for them. Cooled off for the folks in the southern United States. But for us, it's very warm. So I found some shade, and I'm back in George Fourth because just through the tunnel are the two places that I went. They're about a block away from each other, basically have to pass one to get to the other. Um, Two very different types of places, but I wanted to put them together. Both of my pickup times were like back to back. It couldn't have been more perfect. So the first one I went to, a local independent standalone cafe, and it is called Crumbs. Crumbs is just a sweet little neighborhood cafe. It's open for breakfast and lunch. They had a few little tables and they were already setting up to go. In fact, I heard her tell the customer just before us, we're going on holiday. So they were closing up shop and they were going to enjoy some of their summer. But I've not been to Crumbs. I've passed it a number of times. So I was very interested to go and I am super excited now that I did my pickup. This magic bag was 2 pounds, and I just assumed I would get a couple of croissants, maybe a pan of chocolate thrown in there as I do. Sorry, I'm trying to find good places for my face that aren't like half sun, half shade. Bear with me. I'll just kind of lean over here. But I picked up my magic bag. I told them I had Too Good to Go, and the nice little lady was just putting things together for me. And then she actually told me what I got. Now, I haven't looked in any of my little packages, but I do have a hint of a few of them. So these first two boxes that she was just stacking up stuff. This is red lentil soup, and that was their special for today. That was their soup du jour. And she did ask me if I had any allergies, and I really appreciated that. Or no, she said, are you vegetarian? And I said no, but just give me whatever you want. So red lentil soup, isn't that wonderful? Okay, again, let's remember through this. This is 2 pounds, okay? Red lentil soup, and then a nice little salad. I thought I would open it to see. Lovely. That's just how we would make a salad at home. Lettuce, tomato, cucumber, and onion. But it's these that I'm the most excited about, these things. Because she told me what a couple of them were. I can't remember the third thing. But one of them, she said, and I don't remember which one it is. She said, I think she said a beef empanada. And if this is the type of thing that you get at Crumbs, I'm going to go back there all the time. Because honestly, 2 pounds already for the soup is cheap. Oh, this is not a beef empanada. It's a baked potato. It's just a nice big baked potato, or as they would say here, a jacket potato. Okay, that'll be fantastic. Yeah, wow, love that. Perfect. Don't even need anything else, but I'm very excited that there are other things. Will this be the empanada? Yes. Oh my gosh, it's huge. That is a very large empanada. I'm going to break it open so I don't just eat the edge. So obviously this is one of the reasons why she asked me if I was vegetarian. Wow, that's very good. I believe it's got beef and bean, maybe a little, what is that? Potato? I think it's egg. Anyway, very good. I do want to heat this up because it's cold. I think if I was eating in there, they would have heated up for me. But this is obviously, this is homemade dough. So yeah, huge fan. Huge fan of Crumbs. We'll do this again, 110%, because I still have two other things. This, I believe she said, a chorizo tortilla, I believe. And a tortilla is very different than what I grew up knowing. A tortilla is just the flat wrap for your tacos and burritos. A tortilla is a Spanish, see, omelet doesn't translate either. It's a Spanish dish. So let's just open it and see what it is. And she might have said omelet, but again, omelet and tortilla, neither of those translate to what we know in the States. This looks incredible. I am so excited. Sorry about the sunshade situation, but it's summertime. What are we going to do? That's the bottom. And it's like an eggy, cheesy, with chorizo on top situation. And it was warm a little bit ago when I got it. That is delicious and hearty. And you can tell it's homemade. And this alone would have cost more than the £2 that I spent. This is the spot. This is the magic spot. So I love this so much. So while I was packing these things up that she told me about, she also said, you know, do you need a bag? I'm like, no, I'm fine. And then she said, do you want a muffin? And obviously I was like, sure. So she said, do you want a chocolate, Nutella, or blueberry? Oh, there's a doggy over there playing. Love that. And I chose blueberry. My husband loves blueberry, and I thought this would be so nice to share. Blueberry just sounded better to me at that moment. I'm a chocolate girl, but you know, love a blueberry muffin too. So let's try this. Delicious. Wow. I can't speak highly enough for Crumbs. For a £2 magic bag, I got soup, salad, baked potato, muffin, chorizo, omelet, tortilla, whatever you call that, Spanish potato cheesy dish, and a very large beef empanada. Yeah, that was phenomenal, and I will do that again, and I will recommend it to people. People always ask me, what are some of your favorites? For £2, you know what? This is like climbing the ranks. Like it's way up there. You know, I've got some that are just £3, 3 croissants. Like it's fine. Phenomenal. Phenomenal deal. So after I went to Crumbs, I walked just back from whence I came, and I popped in to my local Tesco because then I went to Costa. Now, if you are a long time follower of this channel, you know that I have a little history at this Costa coffee. And I talked about it in when I compared two Costa coffee bags. It was a long time ago, and it was when the baby swans were born. Fun fact, the baby swans were born at, like an, again, they're not born again. They're another set has been born recently. So they're about this big and they're adorable. So I guess that was like 2 summers ago. Anyway, in that comparison, I told you about my little grudge I have with this Costa because they were a little bit snippy to me when I lived here before. And I said, "Do you have chai latte?" And they said, "That's really a Starbucks thing, isn't it?" And it was just a little passive aggressive to me. And so I was like, you know what? Never mind. I just don't really like, I just didn't really go there. I'm not a coffee drinker. So I just decided to go other places. Anyway, that was a long time ago. Things have changed, the world has progressed, and now Costa in the Tesco has chai latte. I had to get it on film because I just feel a little vindicated that they have it now. But I went to Costa and I wanted to get this magic bag because I've wanted to go back there. I really don't have a vengeance, a grudge for them. It's just silly. But I wanted to go back there because they've started doing the Too Good to Go magic bags as well. And they're right next to Crumbs. So this was the perfect day to do it. So I went in there and I picked it up and it was only 3 pounds. So my grand total of all of this today is 5 pounds. So, what a great deal. So let's see what I got from Costa. Again, like I've had such good experiences, but the person who took care of me was super nice and asked, "Do I have any allergies?" So the last place asked me if I was a vegetarian. This place asked me if I have allergies. It's so nice when they cater to that. Um, so yeah, let's see what I get in my Costa bag. She was just like putting all kinds of stuff in there. And take a box out first. And obviously she went to the refrigerated goods because those are the things that are going to have the expiration dates. So Costa, they're a chain. This is not a mom and pop store. This is a very large chain in the UK. So they're going to adhere very strictly to the guidelines, and they've got things printed on packaging that says the expiration. So these are probably all things that expire today. Ooh, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Creamy mac and cheese meal box. I didn't even know they had macaroni and cheese. I'm going to touch this so you can see the blue sky. My face is darker, but I want you to see the sky. This says with mature cheddar, fresh spinach, and parsley crumb. That sounds so good. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Let me see if I can find a price on here. No, that would have been too easy. But it's going to be more than 3 pounds. And this whole thing was 3 pounds. Brie and bacon, stone baked panini. I am not going to have to cook all weekend. This is great. Okay, is there one more thing? Yep, one more thing. Chocolate muffin. I chose right at Crumbs when I chose blueberry because now I got chocolate here. I would have ended up with 2 chocolate and no blueberry. So I'm so happy with my life choices. Okay, so that was great. Yeah, this is a great deal. It was 3 pounds, and I got my mac and cheese, my big, like it's a nice like ciabatta looking sandwich with it says smoked bacon and caramelized onion chutney, and my mac and cheese. Yeah, so I've got salad, dessert, baked potato. This is going to feed us tonight and probably into lunch tomorrow. So this was so fun. What a great Too Good to Go haul right next door to each other at the same time period with some amazing things. So we're good now, Costa. You and I are fine. We're all on good terms. And Crumbs is just going to be one of my new favorites. Yeah, it's fantastic. Thanks for tagging along with me on this Too Good To Go adventure. I hope you are getting a lot of really fun magic bags where you are, or you're, sending in your notes of add this place on the Too Good To Go app, because I think they're always open to expanding. So I'm going to keep going on my adventures, and I hope you're getting some too. So I'll see you again soon.